What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Klostermann's path to glory. We have stepped off the mark in terms of the actual team. We've been doing SBCs and all of them packs, so we're going to bring it back. We're going to be starting with the reviews. Klostermann, Nandez, and I can't remember who I've got down for next. It might be someone like Rebic or... who is it? It's Chilwell is going to be the free today. Obviously, we will keep a spot for an SBC player. So, obviously, it would be 4 with an SBC player or 3 with, obviously, just the team. And we will continue that, so we should get ahead and always have reviews ready to go. As I do want to kind of bring them into more of the daytime rather than late at night, but we're going to have to get ahead for that to happen. And obviously always on a Friday or a Saturday they're going to be a little bit behind, because obviously that's when we can do them. Klostermann is coming in at 120,000 coins on the Xbox and pretty much on the PlayStation as well, and he's coming in at about 170 on the PC. In terms of him then, we've got the 2-star, 3-star, right-footed 6'2 with a medium. We've got solid player and team player as the 2 traits. And I think, is there anything else? What other cards did he have? He had an 85 road to the final, which unfortunately didn't really go anywhere. And then obviously we've got this 90 version, so a +5 and a +10 from his original gold rare. We've got 90 pace on him. Unfortunately, the acceleration is a little bit lacking. We have gone with the anchor, is what is suggested on Footbin. Gives him 95 pace, 98 defending, and 94 physical. Turn him into a 96 overall centre-back, which is just phenomenal. We've got great short pass. Crossing is actually quite good, so if you ever wanted him as a wing-back, then that is possible. Agility balance, a little bit kind of like on the average side, 75 to 71. We can deal with that. Reactions are class. Composure is absolutely shot. What was his 85 composure? We had, so it's only gone up literally a +5 on the composure, which I think is shocking. That needs to at least be over 85 at this point in the game. Defending is awesome and physicals are awesome as well. So let's jump into Klostermann and see, is he worth it? I'm interested. Klostermann was always one of them ones that really kind of pushed it to start with. Like, he was the kind of next, almost like a Mendy / Militao. We found him through. R9's always going to bury that, but he always seemed like he was going to be that sort of level, and he just never really made it. Into Nandez, let it roll, goes for the finesse, and that's a lovely starter goal for him. Just absolutely takes the breath away from them defenders. Klostermann. Watching Grealish. Oh, Grealish, luckily, he takes away from him, but just made that mistake. Probably didn't think that he was going to get it back, to be honest. So we can get a little long ball on the go. That is stunning. I know it's probably a bit of a fluke, but that's a stunning ball. Klostermann. Lovely composure on the ball this time, even with the 80. Going to see him through again. Oh, okay. Sometimes you gotta go with it. He's not really getting any delivery in the in our half. This guy just really is struggling to attack against us. Klostermann stepping up to the challenge for his one and only tackle, then gets an interception. We see a bit of Mara, but I think we've went a little bit too quickly for that one. Klostermann again taking the ball away and losing it again, but Maldini's going to step in and take it on his own. Klostermann taking it away from Grealish. Not happy about that one. He's not from. He lashes out with that sliding tackle. All the way over to Klostermann, who's going to lose possession. That is dire, but I think that is more my fault, if anything. Klostermann's got to deal with Dybala and Mara. He's going to try and go on the inside. It's going to go for the cross, kind of, but not going to be working here. Klostermann deals with Ronaldo with absolute ease there. Just a simple header away, and we're on the counter already. Lovely little play from the back. Klostermann's going to make this attack. Ronaldo's going to see him, and he's absolutely finished it. Klostermann, for me, has done a little bit of a number. Not necessarily the greatest centre-back in the world, but definitely shows promise on actually being somewhat decent. Klostermann's got 2 to deal with. He's gone for one of them, hoping to get that rebound in. Klostermann versus Ronaldo. We see that pace difference. That's a lovely little chip from him. Tierney's going to help out here. Did seem that he wasn't necessarily catching him with that. Find that ball into Hatabo, though. That's a stunning ball if he ever was one. Klostermann with the header. Lovely. and gets the block in as well. Late jump from him. So then Klostermann has managed to make it through to the knockout stages against England. So it is going to be Germany versus England in the first round of the knockouts, which is going to be a massive match. It's always a big match when it's England and Germany, and to be honest, Germany were clutching straws, had to get a draw against Hungary. I know a lot of people are very doubtful with England, but I think it's going to be a good match. It's always a very thrilling match. Normally what happens, it's a very not necessarily undeserved, but it's a very weird win for England if they do. And Germany, they've got two steps. They either get battered or they batter in. So it's going to be quite interesting to see that with. But obviously Klostermann has taken a little dip in terms of his rate, in terms of his price, going down from 120 to 114 in that step. And I think that 114 is actually mine right now. In terms of Klostermann, then really he's not really had that many kind of cards playing since FIFA 15. This is his highest rated card in a long time. Well, I think it's in fact it's its highest rated card by +5 ever. So that's pretty cool to see. He was kind of like that go-to centre-back right at the start of the game. He had the pace, he had the defending. Didn't really have the composure on him, but still doesn't, which is quite annoying. Other than the composure, I think this card is standard, a very good centre-back. You whack an anchor on him, he looks solid. 96 on the overall, can't complain one bit. It is literally that. The agility balance you can kind of maintain and kind of really work around it. There's not many centre-backs with 85 and plus, but you can work around mid-70s. But I think that composure is going to be the real key one for me that's going to really make him struggle. Overall wise though, I'm going to give him a solid 8.7 out of 10. I don't think he's quite up in the top 10, but I think he's kind of chilling just below that. He's kind of like a good to great centre-back. I feel like he's somewhere in the middle with obviously the price as well to go on to it. It really isn't that bad of a price at this stage of the game. For a 90 rated card, it's not bad. But in the Bundesliga, I think... Well, personally, we have Red Alaba, who is just absolutely nuts. You've obviously got Tap Sober. You've got the French centre-back from Dortmund. Boateng still chilling around. Lacroix, Hernandez is free this week. So you've got a lot of competition to go with. And obviously, with Germany not having a convincing victory here, then that would have been an absolute perfect key to get him up. Because obviously, they beat... Who did they beat? They beat Portugal, lost to France, and then drew to Hungary. They still need to win 2 different games now in the knockouts to actually get even the first upgrade. So a little bit harder than everybody thought to start with. So we may not see a 90... Well, I'm hoping we don't see a 92 Klostermann, because obviously that means then England have stopped them before they've managed to get there. But hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And if you want to hit that notification button as well, always notified whenever I do a video. Apart from that, that's it for the next one. Peace.